Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, May 22nd, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus. I am the Chief Market Strategist for Push Button Stock Trading, and this is your daily video market review. Markets were generally higher on mixed volume Thursday. The Russell 2000 was down and continues lagging. Again, the IBD 50 outperformed both the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, indicating that leading issues may be asserting themselves in this market. The market's in a confirmed uptrend, and our 1 to 6 month timing model is on a margin signal on the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, the IBD 8585, and now the IBD 50. The IBD 50 is the index that best reflects leading stocks in the market, and it's worth noting that it's the last index we follow to go to a margin signal. Large caps edged small caps yesterday and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. This is a little out of character for the confirmed uptrend. Since early last year, during market corrections, large cap stocks have outperformed small caps on a 10-day moving average basis, but small caps have outperformed during confirmed uptrends. The fact that large caps are still leading should lend a note of caution to the bulls, as should the divergence between the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000. Meanwhile, our Ramosi greater moving average of the S&P Composite 1500 remains positive, indicating more stocks in the S&P 1500 are trading above their 9-day moving average than are trading above their 50-day. This is a positive for the market, and it's a basis for our aggressive buy signal. An aggressive buy signal combined with a buy signal is the basis for a margin signal. Our Ramosi swing timing model is showing an overbought condition in the market. The market's confused here with conflicting signals. Although we're bullish for the most part, we're bullish with a healthy dose of skepticism. I want to start today with a look at the Russell 2000. What we're looking at is a chart for the Russell 2000 over the past year. Notice how we have this trend line that the Russell seems to be bumping up against as resistance right here. Notice also how the Russell is in a downtrend right now. This is a clear divergence with the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. That said, let's take a look at the Nasdaq Composite. Nasdaq yesterday was up 19.05 points, or 0.38%. It closed at 5090, closed near the high of its daily trading range, and right smack between what is becoming support down here in the 5042 area and resistance at its all-time high, which was set way back in March of 2000 at 5132. Trading volume yesterday was lighter than it was the prior day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are currently in a confirmed uptrend on the Nasdaq. We have been since May 14th. Right now the Nasdaq is on a margin signal on our 1 to 6 month timing model, which means that aggressive traders can utilize margin to leverage up their portfolios. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 yesterday climbed 4.97 points, or 0.23%. Set a new closing high at 2130 and closed near the top of its daily trading range. Trading volume was heavier than the prior day, giving us an accumulation day. The S&P 500 continues to struggle with support resistance right here in the 2120 area. As long as we can hold that area, the S&P 500 is acting bullishly. It should be noted that there is a clear divergence between the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000. That's what I was trying to point out with the chart of the Russell 2000. That divergence should give bulls pause at this point in the market. That said, our 1 to 6 month timing model is currently on a margin signal. And for you followers of William O'Neill, we are in a confirmed uptrend with no distribution since the market confirmed the uptrend on May 14th. I want to take a quick look at a couple of stocks. The first is Gray Television. We've been watching Gray Television for quite a while now. Gray Television owns and operates television stations in 44 television markets, broadcasting 140 programming streams. The stock is breaking out of a second stage base with a pivot point of 1480. We closed yesterday at 1510 and we traded 196% of average daily volume. Gray Television gets a composite rating of 72 and can be bought on this breakout above 1480. Next, I want to take a look at Abco. Abco Technologies is a Singaporean designer of analogics for telecom, industrial, automotive, and computing markets. It's a chip maker. Abco is setting up this cup and handle base. It's not really a cup and handle yet. We need to put 5 days into the handle here. But it's worth noting that we're setting up a buy point at 131.85. Efco broke out of this downtrend about 2 weeks ago. And the reason that I like Abco is because it gets an unusually high 88% checklist rating. There are very few stocks that have gotten that high a rating. Abco isn't a buy yet, but as I said, it is setting up a cup and handle base. It's worth keeping an eye on. And the last stock I want to take a look at is NXP Semiconductors. NXP is setting up this base right here. NXP is a Netherlands-based provider of mixed signal, analog, power management, RF, and digital processing semiconductors, another chip maker. NXP has a pivot point of 108.50 and gets a 68% checklist rating. Right now NXP is in a second stage base, and we put in a pocket pivot on NXP yesterday. Yesterday we traded higher trading volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions, as the stock found support at its 50-day moving average and moved up through its 21-day exponential and its 10-day simple moving average. NXP can be bought here by aggressive traders. More conservative traders may want to wait for the breakout at the pivot point of 108.50. Make sure that breakout comes on at least 140% of average daily volume. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks we mentioned today or our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, make an appointment, come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can set up a Skype session. A reminder, if you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable Memorial Day weekend. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again on Wednesday morning. I'll be out of state this weekend and probably will not get to a video market review. So we'll see you on Wednesday. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.